In this video, we are making Crixa Plum and Custard Kolachy. Okay, so for making kolachy, it's very much like making bulochki. We're going to divide our dough and round them into balls like this. And our next step is to flatten them out to about 4.5 or 5 inches in a circle. And I'm going to start by just mashing it with my hand to flatten it. I should note, I've let this dough rest for between 5 and 15 minutes to help it relax. If you try to do it right after making your balls, it's really going to fight you, okay? So here I flattened it out to about just over 4 inches. I'm going to use a pin now to roll that a little bit more. And let's see what we have here. That's 5 inches. And there we go. I'm going to roll the remaining dough, transfer them to a parchment lined baking sheet, lightly coat them with oil, and then cover them with plastic wrap and let them rest overnight in the refrigerator. I'm just going to transfer this to our parchment lined baking sheet. I'll finish the other dough and we'll put this in the refrigerator to rest overnight. So these are our kolachy dough, which I let rest overnight in the refrigerator, and I put them someplace warm for about 45 minutes. They've now risen. They started at about 5/8 inch thick, and now they're about 1 1/8 to 1 1/4 inches, so almost doubled. And I know that they're ready when I can press them in the center, and it really holds the dent all the way down without springing up. So these are ready to go. And now I'm going to make a little area in the center here for our filling. Coming to about 1 inch, 1 1/4 inches of the edge. Okay, like this. Just going to do that for all of these. All right, now we come in with our filling, and this is our pastry cream that we made yesterday. And here is some prune lekvar that I made about a week ago. And I'm just going to start with the lekvar. This scoop is about 1.5 tablespoons, and just smooth it out a bit. Okay, and come back with some custard. And this is a nice consistency for our custard. It's holding its shape, but when you really mush it around, you can see that it's creamy. If you put too much flour in, it'll get a consistency that's really gelatinous. And that's just too firm. It never really softens up, and then you lose some of that lusciousness of the creamy texture. All right, so that's it. Our plum, our custard. Now these are going to go in our 350-degree preheated oven, and I'm going to check them in about 15 minutes and see how they look. So these are our kolachy. I've taken them out of the oven, and I thought I was going to give them 15 minutes, but really this ended up being 20 minutes to get this color here. You can see. And maybe I could have left them come out 2 or 3 minutes earlier, but I do prefer this deeper gold. Let these cool now for 20 minutes, and I'm just going to give them a dusting of powdered sugar. All right, folks, so this is it. This is your plum and custard kolachy. You made your dough, you made your custard, you made your lekvar. You're good to go.